Minasan, konnichiwa. Brento de gezomatsu. I'm going to be doing today's blog entry in English. This will make it more accessible to people. Not that the subtitles didn't, but this is easier for me, for now. Some of my further entries might be in Japanese, but for now, this one is kind of long, so I wanted to get it to you as quickly as possible. Today's topic is going to be about cultural events in Japan, namely Matsuri. And for those who don't know, a Matsuri, quote unquote, is a festival. And Japan is famous for these. But the first Matsuri that I went to was in Uji, which is a subsidiary city of Kyoto. It's namely known for its fireworks, and most Matsuri have fireworks, not all of them do, but they kind of take pride in the fireworks that they display. And I have to say that the ones in Uji were phenomenal, probably the best I've ever seen, better than the ones that are around my small town in America, which isn't saying much, but it was much better. They also had a lot of stalls in the Matsuri. They serve different kinds of food, like frozen ice with different flavors, like melon, peach, mango, a lot of fruit flavors. In addition to that, they have a lot of different foods. Takoyaki is famous, especially in that area. That was delicious. I also had yakisoba. And we just have many different kinds of food. After that festival, I went to a large festival in Nara. It's not actually well known, but it's quite famous in that area, and quite understandably so, because it has to be the most beautiful Matsuri that I've ever been to, or just one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. In this festival, they light up over 7,000 candles up a mountain to the Todaiji Temple, which is a famous Buddhist temple. They also have them in a giant park, and they light the candles not only just in straight lines, but in forms of animals. That festival actually isn't just a one-day festival. That festival runs for over a week, and it's called Nara Tokae. And depending on which day you go, you get to see different things formed, and there's different candles in different locations. There's a schedule whenever, if you decide to ever go to this kind of Matsuri, their schedule's posted online, and when you get there they have pamphlets. I actually have one over here. This is just a picture of it. You'll get to see the video. But over here, you've got the different dates depending on what is being shown. So that's kind of how that works. The next Matsuri that I went to was in Kyoto. I don't have much footage of this because it was really hard to get, but I'll explain this anyway. It was Daimonji, and this is a very, very famous festival in Kyoto, where they actually light different symbols onto the mountains surrounding Kyoto with fire. You can see them for miles and miles away. I was in the center of the city of Kyoto, and I could see 3 or 4 different symbols when I was there. The final Matsuri that I went to was completely by accident, and this was when I was in Tokyo, and it was getting to be nighttime, and I was in Akihabara buying my Denki Jisho. I was just started to hear a bunch of drum beats, and I went walking towards it. You'll see. I'm going to show you this video. And then I just walked into a festival that was for young children for a school. And I spent probably an hour or an hour and a half there. It was really interesting. They were doing traditional Japanese dances around this big kind of centerpiece. They had stalls surrounding that centerpiece, and you could buy beer, food, frozen ice, and they also had games for children. That one was completely unintentional, but it was definitely worth going. And you get to see all that. So I'm going to start off by showing you the video in Uji. This is some Uji fireworks. Look for different, you might find some things that I missed, but look for different animals or just different things in the fireworks, because they like to make shapes out of the fireworks. So now that you've seen the Uji Festival, now I'm going to show you the Nara Festival. Keep an eye out for the bird. It's huge. And you need to realize how big this thing is. This is probably over the course of like a football field that this bird is like displayed. Yeah, so let's watch some of the footage from the Nara Festival. Let's see some candles, shall we? Like I said, for Daimonji, I don't have so much footage. So because of that, I can't really show you. There's nothing really that you can see that would show you. But you do get to go and see the Akihabara Festival now. There's traditional Japanese drumming, traditional Japanese dancing, lots of children, and just a good old time. This is what I think of when I think of a very traditional Japanese Matsuri. So, enjoy. Suggest that if you're going to Japan and it's during the summer, that you make it a point to go to some Matsuri. It doesn't have to be one of these that I've shown you, but Matsuri in Japan are just so incredible and so different from things in America that it makes it very unique and worth going to see. I highly recommend it. このビデオを見たありがとうございました。じゃあね。